Good evening to you and welcome back to the Hangar. What we're looking at here is the October subscriber flare item, which is the M50, and if you look here, it's got a yellow skin compared to the red skin of the standard ship, which is just a little bit out of view. We're in the Air Review hangar as well, which looks very Star Warsy. The CitizenCon live event finished about an hour ago, and I've been messing around in my hangar. I just streamed to show off some of the new Cutlasses. So we had the 890 Jump concept ship come up for sale. The brochure, holy crap! The 890 Jump is so much more than I expected, and I have to have one. I got one in the first batch. I melted my Carrack and the 350R, which gave me $400 to put towards the ship, the 890 Jump, and I picked one up. And I also picked up the two Cutlass variants. There was a Cutlass Red, which is a search and rescue ambulance type ship, and there's a Cutlass Blue, which is the limited edition, which is a police vessel. I melted the default Cutlass is now called a Cutlass Black, and that's a $100 one, and it is it's the base pirate ship, which is the one we've all seen before. The Red, which is the one at the end, which we'll go to first, is $120. And basically it's $120. The webpage the write-up on the webpage pretty much says the following. It says the Cutlass Red converts the standard cargo hold into a well-equipped medical facility, including an auto dock. The starbound ambulance features the Nav E7 echo transponder, the long-range scanner, and a secure plus docking collar, making it ideal for search and rescue. This model also features a unique red crossbones skin. So this is the red one. I mean, externally, shape-wise, it looks the same. You got rescue written on the side. At the top, it definitely looks different. If you look at the front, you got a nose gun here, and you don't have guns under the wing, but you have. I'm not sure what these things are. And on top, if you look, you've got the scanner and some searchlights. If we pop up there for a second. We'll go up this way, then we can obviously climb up onto the roof. So, we'll climb up onto the roof. You see, you've got the long-range scanner, and you've got the searchlights. You've got a searchlight on each side. Let's jump up here. So, yeah, you've got the scanner, which is, I'm guessing this is a scanner in place of the turret. There's no top turret, gun turret in this ship. You do have guns, but you don't have the turret. You have like a gimbaled gun under the nose. That's the only gun that's visible here at the moment. I'm expecting those things under the wings are probably supposed to be guns. It did say there was a couple of other guns, class 1s. But here you got the searchlights, two searchlights, and the long-range scanner on top, which is obviously if you're out trying to look for stranded pilots, the wounded pilots, you can use the spotlights to help find them in space. Let's go inside, and we look inside. So as the write-up said, the cargo hold is converted into a medical bay. And one thing as well, in the new Cutlass variants, the new models, the fan no longer works. They broke the fan, which is very disappointing. So if you head into the back here, you can see this is like a med bay, and you've got the auto dock things, which are these things here. So obviously the patient will lay on a bed. You activate the auto dock, and it will probably scan a patient, figure out what's wrong, tell you what's wrong. So you got the two auto docks, one on each side, and you've got these beds. There's like 4 on each side. You got these lots of crates lying around with lots of storage. There's no docking collar at the bottom. There's no turret at the top, although you've still got a button here, and if you push the button for the turret, it still makes the noise as if the turret is coming down, as you can hear here. But as obviously there's no turret. And the beds, you can get in the beds, as I said. You can get in the bunks. The bunks don't look very secure because obviously there's no straps or anything to strap you in. I guess these are bunks you can put injured people in, but also the crew could use these because there's no other bed quarters, and there's also no bathroom. you know, there's no toilet that you can use. But that is the $120 one, which is the second variant, or the first variant, I should say. But the second revision. This looks okay. It's, you know, it's very unique, specialized use because it's like an ambulance ship with search and rescue facility. This one here, the next one here is the Cutlass Blue, which is it's kind of like a police vessel, like an interdiction vessel. So to write up on the website for the Blue, it says, if there's a Cutlass Blue in your rearview VDU, you're having a bad day. This double tough Cutlass variant is intended for commerce interdiction and to support advocacy operations. Most Cutlass Blue variants are earmarked for planetary police and frontier militia squadrons. A limited number are available for purchase on the open market. So this is the limited ship. It's available for 10 more days until the 20th of October. The Blue, if you buy the package, the limited package, also comes with some advocacy tools, which you can buy separately on the pledge store for $5. And the advocacy tools, basically, you've got a Faction 9 baton, which is like a non-lethal stun baton, like a futuristic police baton, as you will, you know, like a melee weapon, which is police baton, which kind of stuns and incapacitates. And also you have the E&I M34s, which is a field restraint system, which I would imagine similar to handcuffs. So basically the advocacy tools that you get with the police variant are two police related items. You got a set of handcuffs and a baton, and as I said, those are also you can also pick those up for $5 on their own, and this variant is $150, and as I said, this is available for 10 more days. From the outside, just like the others, it doesn't look much different. There's no this is just, it doesn't have the pirate skin, of course, and it's blue. This one actually got a rounded cockpit, so if you look at it from the front, you can tell the glass front at the top is round. It's rounded, and you don't have a nose cannon on this one like you do the Red, but you got a couple of guns under the wing. We won't worry about going on the roof here because it looks exactly the same as the other Cutlass, the standard ones, but we'll go in the back, and you can see exactly why it's a police ship. This one pretty much you've kind of sacrificed your cargo hold for holding cells. So as I said, we've got the holding cells at the back. If we go in here, you can see there's you got 3 holding cells on each side. The glass on the doors here is a bit messed up at the moment, but it's kind of in the patch notes we had from the patch today before the con. It's a known issue that they've got on here. So if you look, you got this little pad here to lock the door. If we open up the door, each of these cells has got like a bench to sit on and a toilet. And as I said, there's 6 of them in total. You got 3 on each side. Let's open them all up. Just like the Red, there's no visible docking collar at the bottom, but they're supposed to both have a docking collar. So I don't know whether this is just, I don't know whether this is the model, but it's something wrong with there. But you do have the turret at the top. So if we pop down the turret, there's also a bug there with the actual poles that hold the turret up, which is also in the patch notes as a known issue. They're kind of multicolored there. They're kind of missing some textures. But other than that, we've got some benches here to sit on the back. Up the front here, you've got some storage, and you've got these 2 little cupboards. At first I thought maybe this was like a bathroom, a toilet or something, but they're too small. If you look here, if you go in here, it's very tiny. You can kind of come in here and close the door, but you know, you're not going to put much in there as far as storage is concerned. You're definitely not going to have a bathroom in one of those. You could potentially have a shower in one, right? But you're not going to put much else in there. And these holding cells, as I said, you've got a bench in each one and a toilet. Other than that, as far as this ship's concerned, the front is the same. You got the rounded cockpit at the top, but the visibility isn't that much different to the previous ones. And it's got a blue tinted window, as you see here. As you come in, you got a blue tinted light, which seems it is a Cutlass Blue. That's very fitting, especially being a police variant. You know, the blue police. And again, of course, the fan doesn't work. So those are the 2 Cutlass variants. As you see, they're both very unique. And I gotta say now, as far as the variants are concerned, this is the first set of variants we've had on any ship that I've kind of been really disappointed with. I mean, personally, I sold my Cutlass Black, which is my default Cutlass, to pick both of these up to check them out, and I'm gonna think, obviously I'm gonna think over what I'm gonna do with them a bit more, but I never, I'm probably not gonna keep them both. Probably what I normally have been doing with previous variants is keeping the limited edition, and that would be the blue, but I'm not impressed with it. It does have it basically has stronger shielding and better armor than the black and the red. And as far as engine's concerned, it's got a slightly bigger engine on the blue than it does on the red, but the black has a silent engine. And the silent engine is obviously key for pirate operations, right? I mean, because the Cutlass itself was initially pimped to us as a pirate vessel. So personally, I kind of really had hoped that the one of the variants would be geared more towards piracy. But what if they've done? They've gone totally the other way. So you got the main cheapest model of the ship. The $100 one is going to be the pirate variant, and it's got silent engines, silent running engines, which is obviously you need for piracy. It's got the docking collar at the bottom, which these two don't have visibly, although they do have in the ship stats. Yeah, and the two expensive ones, we've got an ambulance ship and we got a police vessel, so they're like two of the emergency services. I mean, as far as guns, all three ships have two Class 1 sucker punch distortion cannons, but only the blue seems to have them fitted on the ship. All of them also have 117 Badger repeater, which Class 2, which is, I imagine that may well be the gun that's in the nose on the red, but isn't shown in the others. The blue and the black also have a Class 3. They also have a class 3, and they also have a Class 5. The Class 3, they've got we got ASIM Spider 2s, which is the missiles, and the Class 5 is like the neutron guns. And obviously the guns, the red doesn't have the missiles and it doesn't have the neutron gun. Other than that, the additional stuff, I mean, the power plant, I think the power plant, the blue has the bigger power plant, and it has slightly bigger shield because the shield capacity is 5 rather than 4. But other than that, there's not that much different. I mean, all of them have got a secure docking collar, all of them have got a secure turret. The red has a long range scanner and it's got the spotlights. So as far as the variants are concerned, seeing as technically, I mean, the main reason I purchased the Cutlass was going to be for boarding operations, right? Was going to be my boarding ship. So not definitely or specifically made purely for piracy, but just boarding in general. And with the silent running engines, that's definitely what it's going to be key for. Now looking at these two ships, ambulance ship and a police ship, neither of those are going to be really any good to me for boarding, which is really, really disappointing. So as I said, I'm probably going to melt both of these ships and get the black back, and I'll probably pick up the advocacy tools as a separate items for $5. So $105, I'll get my original Cutlass back, the advocacy tools, and I'll melt both of these, and these will go back into my credit on the RSI store, waiting for the Carrack. The Carrack is going to be the next ship I actually want to pick up, and I don't know how long it will be before we see it as a concept, but I always said that I wanted to trade in my Aquila for the Carrack, which is like a dedicated, built from the ground up exploration vessel, and that's definitely what I'm still looking to do. Other than that, I mean, tonight we had the CitizenCon. They kind of went over, everything that's happened the last 2 years. They showed us a lot of video. So we saw some video footage of the first look at the planet side module and the PU. It had like a constellation flying into atmosphere, into going into atmosphere, into the planet, coming down, landing, and them getting out and running around, and that just was so amazing to see. They should have that up in YouTube tomorrow or the next day, and you really, if you missed the actual con, you owe it to yourself to check that out, because this is going to be a big part of what Star Citizen is going to be, and the PU is definitely something that I'm looking forward to more than anything. It's the one big reason I got into this damn game. It really is. If you check the links below, I'm going to put links into the description to go to the page that shows you about the Cutlass variants and also about the 890 jump, which we had one limited sale of that I picked up. If you click on any of the links, just click on the 890 jump link and download the brochure and take a look. What they've done with this ship, it looks so much more than I ever expected, and yeah, and I managed to pick one up, and I am so very glad. I'm just going to try to get this rendered and uploaded, and then I'm going to head to sleep and sleep most of my Saturday. But I wanted to try to get a quick video out with the Cutlass variants before I went to sleep, just to have it out there. Thanks everyone for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe, drop me a comment if you have any questions. You know, follow me up on Twitter and Twitch if you want to get notifications of when I go live streaming Star Citizen or other games, or if you want to get notified quicker of me uploading new videos. Twitter is always a good place. But thank you for hanging out and watching, and bye bye.